All right, starting. What's up, nerds? Let us know if you can hear us, please. Test, 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 test. Yes. All right, lots of. Why do you have the stream open on yours? I don't hear any echo. Hearing JT. Do you guys hear? Okay, just hearing JT. One moment. Desktop audio. I think desktop audio. Say something, boys.
JT is not hey, my name's D.
Can y'all hear D's? Yes.
Let's see if they can hear us. Yes, all right. Yeah, they
can you hear my chips?
Yeah.
There we go.
Chips
Okay.
right now.
There we go. We got everybody.
Proper streamer eating on stream.
There we go. Yeah, exactly.
Some fucking ASMR. Chips eating.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Apparently, I don't drink at the beer. I eat at the chip.
Yeah, exactly. I ate the chip and I tuck at the nuts or something.
Yeah.
I eat it. Yeah.
You talk at these nuts?
Exactly.
JT eat at the nugget and I drink at the beer and eat at the chips.
Dude, I could do some fucking nuggets right now. God damn. I would demolish some fucking nuggets right now.
Welcome, everybody. Oh, someone says there's two comrades in chat who'd like y'all to sing happy birthday for them.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Here's my let's go in our languages. Is that all right?
All
Does
of
that
them
sound
at the
good?
same time.
Ready?
Okay.
On your mark,
Three,
get set,
two,
go. Happy
one.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear viewer. Happy birthday to you. Jesus Christ. Anyone who just tuned in is going, what the hell is going on? Happy birthday, comrades. We are so glad. Just hearing JT and you got what? No, whatever.
Yeah, they can't. They
People
heard
can
me,
definitely hear us. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, hello everybody. How's it going? Happy Sunday. It's a dreary day here in Texas.
Happy birthday as well. Oh man. Oh, let's see. Okay, yeah, you're very welcome. It was Marshy who's the one who said, I think. And some other people singing in other languages. Very cute, very cute. Many happy birthdays for all the people who
Absolutely.
who
I
have
know I
their birthday
usually
today.
eat hot chip and lie, but when I say happy birthday, we no lie.
Exactly right. Just before this, we recorded a nice little bonus episode, which I'm sad to say that is only available to patrons. So you guys know what to do. But
Click the link.
It was very, very chaotic. We spoke about what the fuck did we speak about? We spoke about prosthetic penises.
Yeah,
I think,
and
amongst
chicken
many other
nuggets.
things.
Chicken nuggets. Yeah.
The representation of different penis sizes in modern media.
Exactly right.
And
we spoke about
Cracker Barrel.
our exactly, and our favorite races.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They cut me at the end, right when I was about to say which one I decided.
Exactly right. Yeah, and some geographic nonsense. Man. But yeah, so that's that was what we were doing right before this. But now we're on the live, so we're energized.
Yeah.
Somebody says Hakeem sounds very tired today. Yes, I am very tired.
I see,
It's always yeah.
I see. Comrade Barack Obama says, "JT, can you ban all French viewers?" I'm sorry,
Yes.
Mr. President. I can't tell
No,
when they're French.
Obama!
Obama.
Obama.
Obama is attacking his friendly firing.
So,
By the way, before we get into it, just people let us know if all our audios are kind of the same level, like in volume. If one of us is way too quiet, way too loud, let us know. Sorry, JT, go on.
No, you're good. Do we want to hop into a game? Do we want to take a bad political compass test? What do you guys want to do?
Let's do questions first, then
Yeah.
the political compass, and then you can stream some games.
Word.
All right. Let me. Somebody says. Sorry. Luke Madrid says, "Hakeem, I'm eating at Wendy's." Excuse me, Wendy's. What do you possibly mean? What is Wendy's? Wendy's D's nuts.
I can't believe you messed that up. I can't believe it.
It's Wendy's nuts. Yeah, I know. I'm fucking stupid. I don't know what to tell you. I think there's one also.
Yeah, we have Dimitri coming in with $5. Thank you very much. What would be required for the three of you to do an episode in person? Basically, money, which you're helping. So
yeah.
Basically, yeah. We'd have to actually be in the same place. That's the thing. So that's what we need. If you guys can sort out my visa issues, that one definitely, Oh man. But yeah, no, it's in the works. Inshallah, in the future we're gonna do something like this, especially when we go over to the motherland, over to JT's humble abode.
Yes. I will protect Hakeem with my own body. I will stand between him and the cops.
Exactly right. So,
but I don't know if you guys will allow me, but just to tease, we already have in the works a potential meeting on neutral ground.
Yes.
And guess which country that is. So yeah, there's something in the works.
So
they're all very excited.
Both of the boys are coming to Aleppo, so we're gonna give you a nice Civil War string. I'm kidding. With you. Oven Herath sent $5. Thank you very much. He said, "Hakeem, can we get Marxist ASMR video?" I arguably already got that from Yugopnik's chewing, didn't you? So yeah, I can do the what's it called? Something I've never understood, boys. Do you know the people who do the haircut ASMR? I remember the very first time. This was many years ago. The very first time I heard an ASMR video, and it wasn't made as an ASMR video. It was made to show off like the mics that have the two separate like basically inputs.
Oh yeah.
And the way that they demonstrated this cool new technology was through a haircut. And they told you basically like close your eyes, pretend you're getting a haircut, and you hear the like behind and around the fucking mic. And I thought it was so cool, but I didn't like tingles or none of that shit. And then like 2 years later, you have all these people in very little clothing doing things with cream. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
or people, right? Or very weird older men, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna read you an excerpt from the Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Which hey, I'm not gonna.
Whatever you're into.
Exactly right.
We got Zort Homis coming in with $5 Canadian. Respect for a comrade that is ruled by Castro's son. Watching from 5,000 feet underground. Great stream as always, comrades. Oh, I missed the country. Maybe it's $5 Canadian, but 5,000 feet underground. That's a fucking Albanian right there, and that's
in the bunker.
Oh my god, I love it. Oh jeez. Somebody said I'm a little bit quiet. Hold on. Is this any better? I'm right on the mic.
Oh god.
Should we do the deep throat mic thing again? Hold on, let me just.
I can't fit my microphone in my mouth. I got a little mouth.
Will is away.
Cool.
That's what I like to hear, baby. Oh my
Good
god.
play up in this bitch. Zach came in with $10 motherfucking. Thank you very much, Zach. Jesus, where do I get this energy? Oh my god. I swear to God, I've never done cocaine in my life.
I find that hard to believe.
No, like fuck you. Hakeem fucking snorted half a fucking drugstore than me. Might not ingest ethanol, but everything else, this motherfucker like.
Unironically, look, I think Yugopnik may have taken more illicit drugs. I've probably taken more legally.
Yeah. Just whether they were prescribed or not. Yeah.
I'm not even. I never did drugs. Like I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
never. Smoked weed like 5 times, but my drug of choice is booze. No, I know my love. Just everybody's always shocked when I tell them. Zach with $10. I live with conservative parents because I cannot afford rent. I am currently going to college, expected to graduate in 26. What I may be able to do is limited. What do you think?
Read. Organize. Like organizational activity begins with education, right? So read. Educate yourself as much as you can until you could do something. But of course, make sure that we're not martyrs in this movement. Make sure you take care of yourself. That you have ability to get your education, to live somewhere, to have someone to eat, etc. First, and then afterwards you can, the martyr stories are nice to hear when it's like the middle of a civil war and whatnot, and they kind of make sense. But right now it's a different and stable situation. You don't need to be that guy.
Yeah.
It's all right.
And it's okay to live with your parents while you're in college. Like, don't feel like a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Normal and absolutely okay. In a lot of cultures, it's actually disgusting to kick out your kid from wherever they're living without financially supporting them wherever they're going while they are studying. It's like okay, unless
by the way,
cannot afford it, which is also weird because how did you afford it up until now? And then one day after I turn 18, you all of a sudden can't fucking afford it.
I like some people said what's it called? Somebody said that they have a Luxembourgish passport and they will marry me any day of the week. MC Galaxy Gamer. I will take you up on this offer. That's number one. And number two, Andrew Murray, who is always here, so we always love to see you in the comments. He says JT can just hide Hakeem in the trunk of his car, which honestly kind of a vibe. Honestly, I don't know if you've ever ridden in the trunk of a car before. It's actually not that bad. Okay. Anyway. Let's see.
We have a Narco Raven. Don't worry, my friend. I'll go through them and then we'll switch afterwards. Because you said you're tired, so I'll help out. Narco Raven came in with, I believe, 20 of Czech currency. Viva la 5. God bless. Sean Shank Redemption came in with $20. Jesus Christ, thank you very much. And they beautifully say, "I just called to say I love you."
Oh shucks.
Oh,
y'all are too kind.
The
Very
feeling's
kind.
very mutual.
I don't say I love you even to my mother, but you, I fucking love you. Alcoro came in with 10 Yank dollars. You guys are my podcast of choice while I drive to my job at the Majestic, at the
Masjid.
Masjid. Okay, apologies.
Yeah.
Here in DFW.
Nice. Oh,
Tell us,
very nice.
A neighbor.
What is a masjid?
It's a mosque.
A masjid is the Arabic word for mosque. Yeah. In the local languages you have, isn't it mechet, masjid, something like this? No.
Oh, it's Jesus, I can't remember. It's
There's
Jamia.
Jamia. Okay, Jamia. Yeah, from the Arabic Jamia. Yeah, that's the proper, quote unquote proper. But masjid is also like same root word.
Mr. Prince, stop spamming the chat. We'll do some gameplay in a little bit. We're just clearing up some questions first.
Twiggy
Starblade.
Go on.
Sent 20 Canadian dollars. Yes, he says, I'm going to Zagreb soon. I'm wondering if you got has any recommendations for bars or food. Oh, yeah, boy.
Because you're going now, most of the touristy places are gonna be like seasonally off, so you're not gonna make a mistake. Try to look at for like in the Balkans. We have a restaurant and we have a kafana. Try to find places that are more like a kafana, which very distinctly will look more traditional. That's where you can get like the very local foods prepared in like more traditional manner. But
like a great
that's when it comes to food. And bars, there's great clubbing scene in Zagreb. So like wherever you go, you're not really going to make a mistake and have fun. It's a very cool city, very cool people.
Yeah, boy. What's it called? JT was there like a year ago or something like that at that point. And this motherfucker, by the way, we had the podcast. This motherfucker went in under the stealth of night or whatever the fuck. He went and he showed up and he's like, "We could have arranged something, my guy." Yeah. No worries.
It was romantic with his wife. It was different.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want to. I don't want to cuck JT's wife. I'm sorry. Yeah, I should. That's too much. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. Junker said $5. Thank you very much. Saint Guillotine, lovely name. He says, wait, why we aren't martyrs? Might have to change my aesthetic here. Hey, you know what? The guillotine bit isn't for you. It's for the people who... I love, by the way, the biblical lamb that you have for your profile picture. Zorthamis sent another $5. Thank you very much. Hold on. There's a bunch of questions. I just want to get them off so that we can... get them off.
Do what now?
Right. I want to get these questions off. I want to get JT off in front of his wife. No, okay. The modern Marxist.
What the fuck?
He's still going.
I love the Deprogram on all of your channels. Do you
So
guys have
sorry,
advice for a
Kelsey, I
small
am so
communist propaganda YouTube channel? Good audio is
Yeah.
number one, and people put up with shitty what's it called?
Video. Yeah.
Footage and video, but bad audio nobody will put up with. That's the best advice I can give you. Other than that, then consistency.
Yeah.
Unless you boys have something.
Completely
And
agreed.
the modern like algorithm for new channels is a fucking nightmare. It's even worse. It was bad when I was starting, but now it's even worse. So like viewers aren't gonna come from like thin air. Post your shit on Reddit, post your shit on Twitter, post your shit in like leftist spaces, post your shit on like even if it's a forum with like 20 motherfuckers, that starts up the algorithm and then it starts spreading. So post your shit on other. Don't just upload and it's expect it to happen. Unfortunately,
and it will take its time.
Yeah.
yeah, and it will take. Yeah.
The average,
first 10K
at least when I was starting out on YouTube, the average before people kind of got a foothold was like 8 months before they started really seeing traction. So don't give up, don't get discouraged. Your first videos aren't going to get many views, but they'll be in your backlog. And then once your channel does take off, people will go back and watch those because they like your content. But also reach out to other channels, like other small channels. You can network with them and collaborate with them, share your audiences. And then reach out to bigger ones too once you've got a little bit of work under your belt, because you don't want to reach out to a big channel and have them see you've done like one video and then they'll be like, man, this guy isn't serious. But yeah, and put a little bit of work in, make work that you're proud of, and then start collaborating with people. That's the best way to grow.
Exactly right. Ectinverter996 says, "Do you like to crush bubble wrap?" That's a very sus question. All right, well, Crimson Empiric sent 100 of something. I think that's Danish kroner. Thank you very much. He says, "Hello, comrades. If you could choose, who would you choose to succeed Stalin after his death?" I mean, this is Molotov. I think is the best, but also it's an entire leadership and political institution behind what Stalin represented. Yeah, he was just one guy, but he represented a whole host of many thousands of people that were basically switched out with the Khrushchev coup. So yeah. But yeah, it's a way deeper discussion. We want to get to the memes and the bullshit games and whatnot. So sorry, I'm just gonna zoom past that. Zach, $20 said, "JT, your wife is a socialist too. What about your kid? Do they participate in anti-American activities, feeding the homeless, reading authoritarian sussy bakas, and having human compassion, empathy? You're FBI agent." Yes, JT, you're 12-week-old child.
Yeah, sorry, officer. She's not yet. My child is not yet a can I say the word terrorist on stream?
Oh my god, I love it. Doo-doo farts at $2. Thank you. He says D's. I'm sorry, D's what? You're gonna have to complete that sentence. The Paltism sent $20. Thank you very much. He says, obligatory vodka / green tea / Dr. Pepper fund donation. Also, birthday baklava time for Hakeem. Thank you very much. By the way, it's not my birthday. I don't know why people are saying happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Hakeem.
It's not my birthday today. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Andrei, by the way, he wrote it. Mechet. That's the term. But I think that's in Russian, not in Serbo-Croatian or any other language of the Balkans. But anyways, the Paltism said he sent this nice, lovely fund for our beverages of choice. Speaking of which, JT, how is your Dr. Pepper?
I'm having
Pepper,
water,
obsession.
thank you very much. I've been better. For a while, I had kicked it entirely, the Dr. Pepper, and then
I'm the only doctor you need in your life.
That's right. But I slipped. I had guests over, and I was like, I can have a Dr. Pepper while I've got guests over, and I had one, and then the next day I had another. But I'm being good again. I'm limiting myself to one Dr. Pepper per week. So be proud of me, everyone.
All right.
JT on that barbecue Sprite. That's right. That's right.
Oh my god. A Plume Theum sent $10. Thank you very much. He says, will the feds come after me buying Theory online? I mean, maybe. No, I'm kidding.
Probably
read
not.
it as PDFs. You don't need to specifically buy it. Save your money. Visconium sent 2 years. Thank you very much. He says, R.I.P. Tyre Nichols, 1312. Much love from Uskedi. I don't know. I am not aware what's going on.
This was another a brutal police killing in the U.S. A couple days ago, and there have been you had Joe Biden put out a statement from the White House. You had like police people say, before.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say Joe Biden took part in the killing for a second. I was like,
God, no, he. But they put out all these statements before the footage was released, so people are like, oh man, it's got to be even more horrific than usual. But yeah, I saw the footage this morning, and it's appalling. I mean, there are these cops that are just They beat him to death. They beat this guy to death,
wow.
and it was
Mm.
it. I don't even know what to say. It's horrific, and this is the type of thing that's not going to change. You can't reform
sensitivity
this.
training.
Yeah,
No, you
exactly.
need sensitivity training. Okay, they need paid leave. All right, and they need some free spa treatments. Okay,
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
and you know what? You know how the percentage is 40%. We need to up that to 60-65% minimum for them to get that aggression out.
Yeah.
No, you need to put all these people in a hole and fucking put a bullet in the back of the head. I don't know what to tell you. It's a broken system.
Yep.
Stream started 17 minutes ago and no socialism. Poverty cult. For fuck's sake. All right. Matt Strites says, currently in university while working 25, 30 hours a week to afford rent and food. So like Hakeem, I'm very tired. Hey, you know what? You and I are kindred spirits. It's a different kind of I don't want to use the word struggle. I don't want to make it seem, but there is a kind of solidarity that builds when you're doing the working and the studying at the same time, which surprisingly so many Americans have to do. It's broken system yet again. This is what's difficult about doing this sort of trying to keep this upbeat and happy is that no matter what, you're gonna go back to just like, oh my god, the fucking system sucks.
Yeah.
Oh man. Tricon 3 sent $5. Thank you very much. He says, my local org has been thinking of doing some fundraising for Palestine. Recommend any charities. You're gonna have to do your research. I'm sorry, none come to mind right now.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's many, but sorry, JT, I cut you off.
No, I was just gonna say I'm not sure, and you got to be careful with charities because a lot of it is just kind of funneling money to various billionaires and their organizations. With Palestine, it's probably a little bit safer to donate to them. You're not gonna have American billionaires putting your names on those at all. So, but yeah, do your research. There are probably some that are better than others.
Yeah. Hiribu says, not proud Moroccan here, but Jama is the way. Okay. Like Jama, you mean specifically? As for the word, I don't know if you're linking back to another. But why not proud Moroccan? Morocco slaps. Whatever. Maybe you have your reasons. Bubs says, going to Cuba in about 20 hours. Got any recommendations for the trip? I've never left the U.S. before. Got any Cuba-related book recommendations? Hold on. There's a single book. Hold on. I got you.
He's got his list.
There is. Yeah, exactly right. It's
but other than that, smoke cigars and drink rum. Like
there's a book called Culture Shock: A Survival Guide to Customs and Etiquette, Cuba. And I remember I skimmed this many years ago. But it's a cute little like overview of like history and like the different parts of Havana and different things that you can do. It's a fun little book, but it has some of the usual like nonsense, like historical at least. But hey, it's a decent read. So since you have 20 hours, so you clearly don't have that much time.
Yeah.
But yeah. I love some Hakeem on a live stream without JT being able to bleep him out. Lamar.
What am I gonna do?
Right. Oh fuck. Igopnik, do you want to take over with the reading of the questions?
Sure thing.
We're on Blooming Painflower, the guy who's from Estonia.
Service from Estonia, thank you for your work. Your thoughts on LGBT and trans liberal propaganda isn't its only purpose to divide the working class? No, you're stupid.
No.
Del Plata, ARS 450, thank you very much. I told you URG Argentina would win the World Cup. Also, do you believe that the current system of international trade as we know it is finally getting to their break point after several crises like COVID, the Ukraine war, droughts, etc., etc. I mean, the system of international trade just switches capital to another spot from a spot which is in massive crisis. The only people that end up paying for it in the current system is the working class. So depends on how we define, international trade getting to a break point. Because the break points, like in a when it comes to international trade, don't work like an earthquake where all the buildings start falling.
JT,
very specifically targets.
I know. I'm going through and muting them.
The actual working class who supports and upkeeps the system. Abby, the spoon lady. Oh, what's up, Abby? Sends $5. Thank you very much. Ugopnik, please do part 2 of your video talking about privatization, please and thanks. First one was spot on. Oh, thank you very much. Maybe in the future, the video was part 1 that's connected to a part 2 that a great other content creator made, Balkan Odyssey. Check out his channel, super cool guy. But also, I think recently JT made a very good video on the topic, specifically talking about the Russian Federation. Extremely well made. You should check that out as well if you want to expand the talking points on when it comes to privatization. Dizzy with $5. Thank you, Dizzy. JT, thought on PSL. I saw they organized a bunch of protests, which I thought was cool, but they also got a bunch of hate, and now I am confused. This is such an innocent post. It's like,
That's
hey,
communism
what-
for you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like anything else. Take anything you find online with a grain of salt, but they did organize some stuff. Any kind of organization is good. Protest action is good. Use your common sense. Don't bring like identifying documentation or anything. Cover your tattoos. Bring goggles in case you get like maced or tear gassed or whatever. But yeah, you're obviously going to have like factionalism on the online left. People saying, oh, you know, these people are all feds. They're trying to get you kettled. I don't know. PSL has been doing good work. They make pretty good videos. They are at protest actions just like CPUSA and all the others. So you got to take every instance at face value, or not at face value, but as its own separate entity. Evaluate it. Make your determination based on common sense and what's going on.
JT, have you heard about the controversy with the PSL and the E-ladies?
The E-ladies? No. What is this?
Ladies, nothing.
I was like, how is this gonna be? And he still got
And
me.
he's not even original because he copied it off of a comment that I've seen. And the comment was targeted at Hakim. It was targeted at Hakim to read, and he stole it and he redirected it at you. Such a sleazy
You
little
sicko. You pervert.
The one radicalized Prussian. Thank you for that. Thank you.
You got me.
Saint Guillotine comes back in again with a beautiful $5. Thank you very much. Serious question: what is your thought on Franz Fanon? Second thoughts. Yeah,
Look,
thoughts.
I was just gonna say, hold on. Before this, do you want to get to
French,
that?
Western,
Because
yeah, what?
do you want to get into the quiz things that we're gonna do for the memes? Because otherwise, people are gonna keep asking questions, and we're never gonna get to it, like with every fucking stream. So while JT, just go look look this stuff up and prep it in the background if you could, and then we'll all just quickly go through these.
Yeah, no, the questions can come in, the donations, that's all fine, and we'll read them while we're doing the quiz or whatever the fuck. But yeah, find something that is as goofy as it can get, not anything that takes itself too fucking seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
John Smith,
Frantz Fanon based. Everybody should read his what's it called?
Wretched of the Earth.
Everybody should read white what's it called? Black Skin White Masks, or Dark Skin White Masks. I don't remember the title, but all of his books are great. So do look into it. He has a great thing on the Algerian. I think it's called the Algerian Question. Perfect. My favorite work of his. Absolutely indispensable, along with Joy Said. That's number one. John Smith, $5 says, do you think Cuba respond correctly to in response to Soviet imperialism? I'm sure they have taken more independent militarized approach, aka Albania. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. Both of the both Albania and the Soviet Union are gone now. I mean, Albania in a way still exists as the one true what's it called?
Birthplace of all civilization.
Exactly right. Yes, the Illyrians behind the shadows. People think it's the Jews. No, it's the Albanians.
You know, in the story where Jesus is born in a cave, absolutely wrong. Albanian bunker. It was an Albanian bunker. And the 3 stars that were followed. The 3 stars that were followed was like Hoja testing some cross ocean missiles.
Yeah, it was Marx, Engels, and Lenin. Oh my god! All right, yeah, that's the ladies one. Hold on. Plumithium. Do we make a how to deprogram type episode? We did one for boomers, deprogramming boomers. So check that out. Jorge Gomez, thank you very much. He says, how can I convince people that I can be religious and a communist? I'm a Roman Catholic. All right. We should probably do a dedicated episode on this, but you can be. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. There's no rule. There's no like Church of Socialism or something that tells you that you can't be one or the other. There's no you can be without an issue, but we can do a much deeper dive into this in a dedicated episode. I've been thinking of getting the boys in on this soon. All right, Leoston, you guys should do a political compass for the Russian Revolution. Yes, please do post the link. That's the one I was thinking of. He'll expose the anarchists and Mensheviks among them. Very nice, yes.
Yeah, drop a link and I'll pull it up because I'm having there's so many of these things and I don't know which are the dumbest. I want the dumbest.
Yeah. Exactly right. Coin Meccan said 249,000 Ds. I don't know. Your content, both individually and the podcast, has helped me a lot articulate many of the theory, knowledge, and sentiments in English. Given that it's my second language, greetings from Hanoi. Ah, okay, very, very, very nice. Glad to see that we have people genuinely from all around the world. I love it. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad that you like the stuff that we do. I'm
By
sorry
the
for
way,
everybody if it sounds like I'm going very quickly through the. I just want to get to the bottom of them because there's so many of them. Sorry.
895 viewers, but only 345 likes. Chat, do your thing, please. Sorry, please.
What is
Yeah, no,
this?
exactly right. You better imagine what's it called? The
Imagine a
no,
world
no,
where
not that cringe.
after 800. Imagine
No.
What?
a world where
Imagine the like button was
1,000
the morphine dispenser to Biden. The higher it goes, the the more loopy he gets. And hey,
It's
he may
going up by
even
300. Looking, man, I fucking love looking at
yeah,
the numbers go up. Oh,
exactly right. Bismarck said, Bismarck's family said, would you please try to swear less in further episodes, especially you, Hakeem? I know family members stopped listening to. Oh, really? Is it that bad? I
I
will
don't give a
try.
fuck. Oh,
I
sorry.
will try, but honestly, this is something I've been told before. English is so easy to curse in, and it has no weight for me because I didn't grow up with it. So saying those words is very. I'll keep it in mind. I'll try.
Our show's not for everyone, respectfully.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. That's also true. That's also
Like-
true. If a Midwestern 48-year-old white lady is like, oh, but they cuss too much, it's like, yeah, well, fuck you, lady. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Like there's only so much. I also do talk about balls, so I don't know what. I will try. I'll try
on
to.
the episode we just recorded, we spent like around 10 minutes talking about shit, like literal shit coming out of assholes, and the other 10 minutes are like prosthetic dicks. Like,
Mm,
we are not we're a type of show that you can send to a lot of people, but also there's a contingent of human beings out there that you should not send their shit to.
Yeah.
Just saying.
exactly.
Okay, there we go.
Um,
Fit it to the thing.
The one radicalized Prussian says, I hear Discord pings. JT has corrected that now.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Macron. Oh wow, he sent he sent 0.99 cents, which is very very Macron-like, I would say. But yeah, and Mantis himself. I think we're finally to the last one. Says my company just got cash from EU grants, so let me redirect some of it towards comic propaganda. Thank you very much. Thank you for furthering the purposes of the EU SSR. And finally, the last one, Matt Strites, says, I have a Trotskyist professor who loves Cuba and Fidel, but condemns every other socialist nation as Stalinist. What's going on with Trots? Yeah, they're ridiculous. I don't know what to tell you. And the Mind Goblin. Thank you. Could you please tell us about the Mind Goblin?
What mind goblin? There are many mind goblins.
Exactly right. There are many Mind
These
Goblins.
nuts.
Mind Goblin, these nuts. All right, we can start the quiz.
Let us begin. All right, do we want to read this? This is a lot of words.
No, it's
1917. Yeah. Okay. 105.
okay.
The economy. All right. Private property is a natural right and a vital economic institution.
Of course. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Should we be the opposite of?
You know what? Actually, yeah. Let's do the means. Let's be as obnoxious as possible.
Let's do
with
the
this, yes.
anti-deprogram. All right. The agrarian
go.
question can only be resolved through
The program.
through socialization of all land. Land should become the property of the people as a whole and should not be bought or sold.
But if I can't buy and sell land, I won't be able to build condos and then rent them out at exorbitant prices while gentrifying the local area.
I favor swift nationalization of the key sectors of industry. Well, hold on there, bucko. I think that you're taking things a little too far.
How about you nationalize these nuts?
Yeah.
Right there.
A universal shortening of the workday to 8 hours is essential.
Shortening? Excuse you. You need to make it 12 hours. These kids need to start working. I mean, this is the way that we can instill what's it called? Have you seen that? Have you seen the headline? It was in the Washington Post, I think. Opinion piece where it was like, getting children to work will instill in them a work ethic from a young age.
Christ. Let the children be children. The workers must be given control of industrial enterprises. They don't know They don't know how to run a business. All they do is swing a hammer. Strongly disagree.
Yeah. No, only the cocaine doing what's it called? Loser third son. What's it called?
Yeah.
The spare heir.
Yeah, knows how to run a business. Elections should be universal, direct, fair, and secret. I mean,
absolutely not.
Yeah,
okay?
what are we talking about here?
Look, I think your ability to be elected should be in direct correlation with how little melon you have, and also as much property as you own. So it's an inversely proportional relationship.
Agreed.
All right.
The state, as a matter of principle, does not have a right to limit freedom of speech or assembly.
You know what? I mean, the true limits on speech, on free speech, is when I'm not allowed to say the hard R. So
Exactly. This is going to vary by chud, so we'll leave it neutral. Women should receive rights equal. Women should receive rights equal to those of men.
No, fuck
absolutely
them.
not. Do you know? Do you know what's the thing in the American was it in the American Constitution where it was like black people are 2/3 human being or something like that?
3/5.
Three-fifths.
3/5 compromise.
Oh, 3/5.
Yeah.
3/5. Wow.
It's really disgusting.
That's ridiculous. The church should be separated from the state. No. The church is a vital institution that should inform every decision. The death penalty is a vital means of punishment during current wartime conditions.
Make every country the Vatican.
Yes.
Exactly.
What, the death penalty something?
Yeah.
I'm already for.
Is vital means of punishing. This also varies by chud.
But no, for the humans it's allowed, but for those like 3/5 humans, that's
I see.
really forbidden.
I think most chuds would go with agree here, but I'm not sure. Let's find them. All right, war in the army.
Based Wisconsin Hakeem moment.
The war with
Germany. No, I was just gonna say, unironically, if anybody clips this and puts this on Twitter, I'm sure somebody would fall for it.
Yeah.
Or some idiots would fall for it. Anyways, let's go.
The war with Germany, Austro-Hungary, Bulgaria, and the Ottoman Empire has been going on for 3 years. This war must be swiftly ended through a democratic peace without annexations or levies.
No, absolutely. Annexations, yes.
Yeah, this is
levies.
Absurd on its face. It is vital to defend the revolution, but not to carry out attacks. Well,
again, varies by chud.
Yeah,
I think
we'll neutral that one. We should honor our responsibilities to our allies. War until a victorious end. Strongly agree.
Yes, there we go.
Democratization of the army is good. There's no need for military insignia. Officers should be elected. They must be equal in rights with soldiers. Strongly disagree. You have to come from a wealthy family in order to lead. There's no leadership ability in the poors.
Horse can't even ride a fucking horse. They're gonna lead my fucking army.
No,
that shit.
Exactly right.
Motherfuckers can't even read.
Military dictatorship is the best way to get out of the revolutionary crisis.
Absolutely. Okay, we need a strong man with low-hanging balls to be able to tell it as it is. Okay.
Current political problems. I support the provisional government. What do we think, boys?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
look, I have plenty of provisions for you in these nuts. All right, so yes, I strongly agree.
Provisional, but it's eternal. That's the type of provisional government.
Yeah. The present state of the revolution demands a lengthy period of agreement between all democratic forces.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. What is this? I am for the swift convocation of the Constituent Assembly.
I mean, again, this is varied by chud, so you can keep this on neutral.
Yeah.
Those are just words. That means nothing.
The Soviets of worker, soldier, and peasant deputies should take over the reins of state power.
I mean, ironically, yes, but for the memes here, and no,
absolutely not.
The reins of state power, the only reins they deserve is.
Why do we call them like different things now? Like, why do we call them like, just poors? Just call them the poors.
Yeah.
Fuck these new terms you people are thinking of.
City legislatures are the proper mechanism for self-government. We don't need any other.
I would make it even smaller, like every apartment, like self-government. Every like human, all of their limbs like self-govern. So it's like you can have one hand fighting the other hand because it doesn't like how it's being treated.
I'm all for the CBT councils, honestly.
That's
the all right.
The working class is the driving force of the revolution.
No, we all know great men are the reason that history occurs. Okay, at their whims. Without Napoleon, I mean, of course, France doesn't exist.
No, but if it did,
Napoleon's the one who made it.
The state.
How do they? How can you even call it the working class when it has no class?
These lowbrow swine. The state should be swiftly liquidated and replaced by the people's self-government. I mean, if you're like Ayn Rand would say something similar to this, but like in a different way.
Depends what you define as the people.
Yeah, depends on the chud. Once again, the federal state structure is the best option for multinational Russia.
Hold on, just because a bunch of people have just recently joined.
Oh yeah, clarify.
And He's like, what's happening? Okay, we're doing a what's it called? A political compass, but from the Russian Revolution, like to see where you would land in which faction, and we're being as reactionary as we possibly can, just to see where we land. So this is the program, not the deprogram right now, in case anybody thinks
like what's
we're being
going on?
serious.
Cancelled.
He's like, why did JT say the hard R? Why is I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
Oh my
Federal state structure is the best option for multinational Russia.
Fucking no, we make everybody fucking Russian, motherfucker. What the
Yeah.
fuck? It's more difficult to rule than ones that are like different and shit.
Russia should continue to be a major power, retaining its continental and overseas colonies, ruled from the center.
Yes,
Of
exactly
course,
right.
if I'm Russian, if I'm not, then
Yeah.
fuck that. Like,
Yeah, no, they're all orcs and they deserve to be dismembered. Yeah.
A multi-party system is capable of serving to stabilize democratic power.
Depends on the form of chud again.
Yeah.
I think you can leave this as neutral.
Russia's political system should develop in the direction of parliamentarianism. Parliamentarianism.
How about you parliament these nuts? Okay, you can say this on whatever you want to say.
Our end goal is socialism. Strongly disagree.
What's that cringe term that liberals sometimes use with like socialism for the rich, but it's capitalism for the poor? No, it's just fucking capitalism.
Yeah,
You fucking
I hate that.
idiots.
All right, let's see what we got. We're
All right, we're gonna get cadets.
up
or
there with the
something like
cadets,
that.
yeah.
Cadets. Yeah, there we go.
Nah,
There we go.
Lamau.
Oh man.
we're
You know what?
interestingly non-authoritarian. Like, that's strange.
Yeah, no. The only way you're authoritarian is if you think that single mothers should be able to, have what's it called, get an education and have access to daycare, right, at the jobs. Then all of a sudden, then it's all no authoritarian red fash.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Exactly.
fuck. You know what? Baby formula should be free. No authoritarian red fash. You're all the way at the top, all the way immediately. Oh my god.
That was fun.
Pretty decent quiz though. It wasn't bad.
Oh jeez, vibes honestly. If anybody has any other stupid quizzes, particularly political
send
ones,
them our
not
way.
too serious ones, then send them our way so we can meme a bit about them. Well, we got a few. What's it called? Form of chud is quote of the day. Yeah, honestly. Let's see. We had a few. One sec. There he is. Coffee XYZ, thank you very much. It's a solidarity from so-called New York. Your porn videos allow me to radicalize those around me. Much love right back to you. We like the Sailor Moon profile picture. Jaybird, thank you very much. He says, my job doesn't allow earbuds, but I pop them in anyways because you make the night more bearable. Keep up the amazing work. Best of luck with your work today. I hope that we
Make it
reduce
a little more
the
bearable.
burden.
Yeah.
Exactly right, yes. Lord Mammon of the Destroyer, Bringer of the End Days. Wow, very significant title.
Fucking
Thank you very much.
sick, bro. That guy fucks, man.
By the way, Lord Mammon the Destroyer says, peace and greetings to you all.
Aw.
Check out Weird Histories. What was it like in the USSR if you like dumb? Also, Ian writes, capital as a real god, if not. All right, cool. And then we had one more. Hold up. There it is.
Like 1,000.
Vita Eve said, all women deserve the right to education except Ayn Rand. Yeah, honestly, that's the only one. Even then, actually, I think in her case, she wasn't educated enough, unironically. I dare say she may have needed re-educated. But yeah, fun. I was thinking about this the other day, because the word in English is brainwashing, right?
Yeah.
And when you think about it, like the term, like physically washing a brain, but it just means like, oh, you've been re-indoctrinated to something else. But in Arabic, it's the same. It's verbatim. Like the terms are exactly the same to mean the same thing. But the image I get is like an old timey, like you get the what's it called, the washboard, and then you rub somebody's fucking head against it. That's the image I get mentally. I don't know. It's completely unrelated.
I get that fucking Christian Nolan film where they have no
Christopher
emotions.
Nolan.
Like they created a utopian dystopia where nobody has emotions, and I just see Christian Bale's face looking serious when I hear the word brainwashing. Very
Wow.
strange. Childhood trauma.
Somebody's asking you if Romania's Balkan or not.
Yes, absolutely. They might not be Slavic, but their soul is as Balkan as you fucking get, brother. Oh yes, they are.
Exactly. Have you seen the what's it called, the Romanian delegation, ambassador delegation arriving in a stolen car
No.
at the EU meeting? Have you seen this?
That's amazing.
Fucking
Yeah,
sad.
the car was registered as stolen, that ended up as in the ownership of the team of the Romania ambassador. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, it was stolen from like fucking Belgium or something. All right, Zach is. Thank you very much. He's a therapist. The reprogram doesn't exist. It can't hurt you. And then it's reprogram JT's hard R. That's okay. What's that? What else is? Okay, yeah, no new questions. So then we can move on to either another quiz, or if you want to play a game, if you'd like, as we do the modern Chinese ideology quiz.
What's that?
I'll look it up.
All right.
If somebody has a link, then drop the link. Otherwise, we'll just Google and see if there's anything interesting. Doo-doo fart, thank you very much. Says, okay, so real question. This time, opinions on Valeri Sablin. Not sure if he counts as a defector, but I notice when people do the actually they bring up defectors a lot. People leaving the GDR, Victor Belenko. It's how to address. I made an entire video on defectors, so check that out. Otherwise, I don't think there's too much to talk about. Otherwise, the what's it called? Sablin is the Red October guy, isn't he? But
Navy guy.
Yeah, exactly. But you need to realize that he was what's it called? Sablin wasn't a like a liberal. He disagreed with the political direction of the quote. He really subscribed to the revisionism point, and he wanted to make a political, like theatrical thing about that himself. By that he wasn't going to defect by going like northwest. That's not what was happening. Who has I think Proles the Roundtable have a good thing about this, if I remember right. But the current popular image that they were trying to go and defect and whatnot is absolute nonsense. That's not what was happening. He was actually a committed Marxist, and he disagreed with. He really subscribed to the revisionism point and disagreed with the direction of the Soviet government at the time. So yeah, I've even seen him. I believe he was even described as a quote unquote Stalinist in the official what's it called? Say it with me. In the official investigation. So yeah.
All right. Well, I found the quiz. It's what ideology are you if you were a Chinese? That sounds a little racist. I think.
Okay. You know what? There we go. This is exactly what we need.
All right.
This is exactly what we need.
Perfect.
Let me pull it up. Hold on.
I got my tape ready to fuck up my eyes and everything.
Here we
How
are.
are you going? Rice hat. Doing
Exactly.
rice hat. You're doing those massive glasses.
Okay.
Go to quiz.
Shall we begin?
Yes.
What's your opinion on Mao Zedong? You don't have to agree with every policy of him to say based. Just the general concept is okay. Based.
He is absolutely beyond based. Based. Based is everything.
Are we doing this one ironically or seriously?
Seriously?
What? Yeah, whatever you
Okay.
feel like for the memes.
Yeah.
Let's do one
Just
seriously.
asking.
I think based both.
Yeah, as a communist and liberated the Chinese, yes. I mean, it wasn't only him, of course,
Yeah.
but he played a good, a nice role. Is our nation great? Yes, greater than all others. Only Americans think they're the greatest nation on earth. That's a side tangent. No other country on earth is like, oh, #1 USA. No fucking dude is sitting there in fucking Algeria or Peru going like, oh, fucking Peru #1. So yeah.
I think that's
and
fair
as
to
great
say.
as many
Yes, yeah.
others.
Opinion on feminism: classical Marxist feminist, neo-Marxist feminist, socialist feminist, radical feminist. Oh, kill all men. Nice.
Okay.
I mean,
many of these are just put kill all men. Put kill
yeah.
all
All
men.
right, we'll do that.
Because saying I'm a neo-Marxist feminist versus I'm a classical what the fuck is neo-Marxist? I mean, all right.
Radical neo-Marxists. Yeah.
I'm a real neo-Marxist feminist.
Exactly. And JT, you need to start crying. Come on, you need to start crying.
The rats.
Absolutely unhinged. they sniff.
And they sniff.
The rat. And then they go like
They
this.
go like this. I hate that, man. All right, what type of economy should we have? Workers must own the means of production. The state must own a lot of stuff or even everything. That's communism.
Communism. This quiz is fantastic.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. I mean, like it's a mixture of the first two.
You can't
but
like
the
go
first two
between
are the
them.
same
Yeah.
thing.
It's a joke quiz. It's fucking with itself. It's nice.
Yeah. Should we
Should
legalize
we
drugs?
legalize drugs? You know what? Why isn't a fourth one, which is like let's take all of them at one time and then decide?
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah. I'm pretty vanilla
like soft ones.
on drugs, honestly, and I'm like, maybe.
I mean, like crocodile shouldn't be legalized.
Yeah.
Like it depends on what you mean.
Yeah.
Everything except hard opiates that make you physically addicted. I say yes.
This one's no
Thank
contest.
USSR, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like this? I don't like this question. Why isn't there just a no? Why isn't there just a no? That's all I want.
Anime are bigoted against women, are patriarchal and homophobic. So maybe that's here the rabbits are these things. I don't like Apple's consumers. I'm reading Mark's I want to hang out with that guy.
Yeah,
I want to hang
I'll
out
just
with the
take
guy
that
who's like,
one.
do you like anime? And he's like, nah, you know what? I like reading Lenin. Lenin's my favorite mangaka. Yeah, sure.
Which song?
Which,
Oh,
That guy
Star
must be
Spangled
great at
Banner,
parties.
baby.
the Star Spangled Banner, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know some of these. Everyone
What
is
you telling me you don't know?
Nice.
You know what? Just select that one.
Yeah.
There we go. Do you believe in Western liberal media like CNN when it comes to politics and world
What?
news? I mean,
What?
yeah, no, they're controlled by men. There we go.
Oh man.
Fucking man.
Commie or anti-communist, clearly.
Anti-communist. We're anti-communist, but we believe that Mao is
We are the old Marxist.
yeah, exactly. Oh boy, what Chinese?
The old Mark, literally, because we're old.
That was what?
JT, create your own 3D universe. Go on.
Oh.
The 90s kids quiz. Go on.
Ultimate
my
Hogwarts
God.
house sorting quiz. What type of girl are
Yes.
you? Oh.
Yes.
What type of girl I am? Yes. What type of girl are we?
All right.
Now, click it. I will kill you. Click it.
All right, here we are.
Click it.
There are many.
Yes.
There are so many different girls in the world, but they fall into certain broad categories. This quiz was made for females only, and was professionally made to give you a 100% accurate result of what type of girl you
Okay.
are. All right.
All right. Let's do this.
Which of the following colors do you like the most? Boys.
By the way, after
Pink,
this, could you
white,
please go
red.
on the kindergarten or the first grade one, and we'll see what quizzes they have for first graders that we can take. 'Cause that's our mental level, honestly. All right. Which of the following colors do you like most? I'm a red man myself, personally. Either red or black.
Yeah, red.
All right. Red it
I'm
is.
black, actually. I'm black.
Yeah. Red is my favorite to look at. Black is what I wear most of the time.
All right. We'll go.
What do
with
we go with? And you, JT, what's your favorite
personally,
color?
I would go with green.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus
go with
Christ.
green. Go with green. Go with green.
Because you're Muslim, but the Muslim and the American like the green.
There we go.
Motherfucker.
Yes.
Okay, green. Take the fucking green. My girlfriend likes green the most. So
What is one thing you always carry with you when you're out somewhere? Book, eyeliner, purse, brush, lipstick.
Eyeliner, obviously.
Eyeliner was my thinking too. Yeah. How many boyfriends have you had throughout your whole life? 2 currently.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say 2. I think is the best.
Yeah.
Is the most accurate at this point.
Which of the following colors do you hate the most? Pink, white, black, brown, yellow, blue.
White, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew it was coming. When it's time for lunch
my
at
God.
school, what do you usually do? Explain.
No, but-
Why do we have to explain? I usually just sit
usually don't-
quietly and eat my lunch. I usually skip school. I usually talk to a lot of boys.
We-
Yeah. I usually don't eat.
We gossip
talk
with
to
friends
all
about the nerds.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
The nerds being the fucking the
liberals.
ANCAPs and the fucking
Yeah.
the liberals. These fucking. All right.
Favorite.
I
What's
was
your
just
favorite music?
what you guys just talked about. You didn't talk to girls. Okay. What is your favorite music genre? Right?
Yeah.
Country, metal, pop, rap, electronic, and rock.
Country.
If I was a girl, I would be a techno girl. I would be electronic.
Oh, all right, then.
I'm
then
fine with
go
electronic. All right.
Let's do electronic. All right.
If it was that time of the month and it happened while you were at school, what would you do? Feel ashamed to go to the bathroom, get very mad, wouldn't get embarrassed, but I'd make sure to go to the bathroom. I would get exextremely embarrassed and run out immediately. I would pull my shirt down and ask to go to the
Where's-
bathroom. I don't understand the question.
Where's imposed dominance?
Yeah.
Or where's that option?
I mean,
I just blurted on the fucking desk in front of the teacher.
yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Apple. Oh.
Very mad.
I like how all these are basically all the same. Just all go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Not one of them. You know what? Like I don't feel like that actually.
I would fight the teacher. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, just I don't understand the question.
I don't understand the question. There we go. What's your current hair color? Blonde, brown,
Well,
black, red,
brown.
or other? Yeah, brown.
Right?
Yep.
Are we
Brown, black.
okay? I would have picked other, but all right.
When you get a
My
boyfriend,
actual hair is blank. But
how does it usually
All right.
happen? I go with the guy I make sure I really like. He asks me out first, and if he's good looking, I accept it. I ask him out.
Why
first.
are these two like fighting each other? Like,
I don't know.
okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to know each other really well. We start dating without even asking each other. I don't get any boyfriends.
Wouldn't it make sense, JT, since you technically asked us for the you approached us for the
Yeah.
for the podcast, so you asked us out first, and he is good looking, so we accepted. So there we go.
Aw,
So it's the
shucks.
second option.
Polyamorous relationship began amicably.
What color are your eyes? The only acceptable color, blue.
Whoa, Hitler, yeah.
Oh my god.
Brown for both of you guys.
He's-
then?
ooh.
Oh,
Wow. Okay, that's bold of you.
Ah,
to
there you go,
assume.
fucking-
There's his hard R.
Almost everyone I know has
Anything
brown eyes. I'm assuming.
Is there anything else? Anything else you want to share with the class?
Ja, mein Führer, was sagst du jetzt? Ja. Should we take the two other podcast members to the camp?
How do you bathe or shower? I mean,
never.
right,
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
All right.
You know what, JT, you strike
Why
me
is there
as
an
a-
option for like once a week? Who showers only once a week?
More than once
Every
a
day, come on, it's gonna fuck up our quiz.
Yeah.
Every day,
More than-
because with never is probably gonna give us some fucking mountain troll shit.
Oh my god!
How
More than once a day. It's a proper shower, and then the rest of it is me and you got Nick licking. JT. Okay.
How attractive are you as a girl?
We're all super hot.
We're
Extremely.
attractive looking. There we go.
Just attractive, extremely.
Yeah,
Okay,
extremely.
You guys are nines. I wouldn't call you
It
10.
may
You're
seem
nine.
conceited for the quiz. For the quiz, so set it as I'm attractive.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, if you were a woman, you would be hotter. Yes. Okay, then yes, extremely
True.
attractive. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What type of friends do you have? I have a few
Explain.
very good friends who aren't stereotyped. I have brave
Okay.
friends who are up for anything. I have a couple of friends who I talk to every now and then. I have tons of really preppy friends. And I talk to almost all the time. I have a lot of attractive looking friends who I talk to almost all the
Yeah.
time. I do not have any friends.
That's it.
That
first
one.
It's the.
Yeah.
Or I have very few who aren't stereotyped. I
That's-
mean, honestly,
yeah,
though,
pretty
JT,
genuine.
aren't me and you Gopnik pretty stereotyped?
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty much a stereotype. I'll speak
Why?
for myself at least. No, on
Yeah,
occasion.
we
We're not teasing.
on
have been
occasion
unique.
we are. I mean, we are
Really
playing
into it.
characters to an extent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What do you usually do
What
with your
you
free
usually do
time?
in your free
Read a book? Do something risky
I
and
usually go on
daring?
the computer.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Hakim's fucking answering.
Hang out with my boyfriend, go on the computer, shopping with my friends, try to make friends. Go on the computer.
None of
where
these.
is- Wait, hold on. Where is what's it called? Spreading
Propaganda,
Yeah, no, spreading information that will get you labeled as a threat to national security on Discord. Where's that option?
Risky and daring.
I guess it's on the computer most of the
Yeah,
time.
probably.
Mm.
What type of friends do you have on Facebook/social media? This is the same stuff. A few friends who I know in real life.
Just pick something. It's
Yeah.
all fucking bullshit.
What type of clothes do you normally wear? Full coverage, something that's
But
black.
no, but we have a lot of followers on fucking Twitters and YouTubes and shit. Pick
That's
whichever one like
true.
makes us the popular girl or whatever the fuck. Hey,
Uh,
I'm the
How about this?
popular
I have
girl.
lots of friends where most of them hate me in real life. There we go.
Exactly, exactly.
It's the last option.
Yeah.
in the thing.
Oh,
fuck.
type of clothes you
I like
normally
how
wear.
self-report true as fuck.
Mm,
Oh.
Okay.
I love how what's it called? How 1,000 people are fucking
Yeah, watching us take.
watching us
What kind
do-
of girl are you, quiz?
Oh my
What type
god.
of clothes do you normally wear? Something with full coverage, something that's black and tough looking, something
I
low
am,
cut, appealing, casual, fancy, geeky. I either
Alhamdulillah,
just
I am
a
modest,
slut
so-
or fancy. Like I am.
Yeah.
There you go, complete contrast.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
we've got. I would go.
Full coverage for me.
I go casual. Hakeem goes full coverage. You got Nick. What do you go for?
I go either very. I'm either a slut or I'm fancy, but I will wear casual as well. So
Why is there something that's cheap and geeky? Why is geeky and cheap considered one thing?
I don't.
Usually
know.
the geeky shit is more expensive.
Yeah.
depends. No, probably what they think is geeky is like a T-shirt with Rick and Morty on
I
it.
see.
Like,
Oh, okay. Not a Dragon Ball Z fucking
Something casual.
licensed hoodie.
Yeah.
Oh no, fucking $3 million.
What do you do when a guy
What do
flirts
you
with
do?
you? Look him straight.
JT, what do you do?
I
What do you
slap
do when
him.
a guy flirts with you? JT, you look like you get nervous and look away.
Oh yeah, I'm a sweetie.
Really? No, he looks like he's assertive.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
No,
maybe
I
I
think
that
you're
too.
assertive.
Personally, I'd
I think
I'd flirt back.
I
Personally.
think he plays coy.
Yeah.
He plays coy. I bet.
Ooh.
I actually never flirt back. For example,
Oh.
I'm really like, yeah, I'm horrible at flirting. Usually, I'm great in a conversation, but when I don't know you and we're like staring at each other from across,
just
the
start
restaurant or
crying.
bar, I just slamming my head. I start slamming my head against the table. Like, It usually works. They got me laid most of the time. They come to like my friend group and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know like he's different." And I start up the conversation, and they, the expectations are super low, and then I improve the expectations, and it works. There you go, you Andrew Tate. I'm gonna get you
Yeah.
laid.
Well,
Just pretend you're fucking insane, and that's it.
if we're
Oh,
talking
if-
about
if the
our
old la- if the
relationship,
old-
we flirt back
If
with
the
each
old
other.
ladies, yeah, exactly. If the old ladies I see, the patients that I work with, that I end up seeing most days, are any indication, apparently I flirt back.
Kim is a gilf, bro. Kim is a gilf lover.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, JT is he is a bit, Yeah, whoa, he's
I'm an older
older.
man, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a dilf. It's a dilf, but he's a
Yeah.
literal dilf.
That's true.
He
He
is
is
a dilf, actually.
Oh,
That is right.
no.
Yeah, you're in danger.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
Would you say you're an
Fuck
overall
him in a
bad
jail.
person, good person?
A tree.
Oh.
All right. Would you say that you're overall a good or bad person? Just what's the worst one? I'm a bad person. Just put I'm a bad person. Let's see what mess comes up.
Piece of shit.
Let's find out what kind of girl we are.
Schizophrenic answering.
The flirtatious girl. We are
Oh,
very romantic. It
wow.
was just barely though, 58%.
Okay.
You're very
The- the-
romantic.
Oh, we're the.
You have so many guys after you that it's hard for you to stay single. You're boy crazy, yes.
Mhm.
You must be very attractive as well because you always have a new boyfriend.
Yes.
People often see you as a little bit
Yes.
too revealing, but they are just jealous.
Mhm.
You're a flirt and you have all the
Exactly
right reasons to be. You are not shy at all when
Mhm.
it comes to guys. Yeah, that's us.
There we go.
Next was the bad
mean, we
girl.
are
Yeah.
The first thing that people noticed about our show is how like we're very flirtatious with each other. That's what differentiated us from Curd originally.
Yeah.
But people will be surprised to know that flirtation just happened to be very spontaneously, because we do find each other irresistibly attractive. Like this whole podcast at this point is like a long running joke of three closeted guys that don't want to admit it to themselves. Yeah, so they created a whole podcast in order to open up about their true feelings without actually having to do it in the physical life. I wish it was that complex though, man.
Hold on. Do the Among Us quiz. Some people are saying.
There's an Amogus quiz. Oh God.
Amogus.
All right.
Amogus.
Is that a quiz? All right, I'm gonna click it. Ah, this is not a quiz.
Wait. Oh my God.
Abort.
Wait,
Be
hold on.
very
Why is
fucking
Santa?
careful, because if some titties or dick pops up,
Yeah,
you're so
we're
fucked,
canceled. All right, let's go.
Why was there Santa Claus is a victim of a hate crime in the middle of the fucking game? What the fuck? Did you see that?
I don't
He
even
was
know
all
what that
bloodied and
was.
bruised.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold on. Click on the first grade thing on the left hand corner.
All
I
right.
want to see if it brings up anything that's.
Okay, let's see what we got. 1 minute multiplication, the letter A, the colors of the rainbow, letter quiz, time practice. I think we could probably beat these guys. I think we could.
Yeah, I mean, find the main idea, shark.
Oh, let's see what the main idea is.
Just see that one, and then if it's bullshit, we'll.
How many fins does the goby have?
I
1,
don't fucking
2,
know.
3, 4. Probably
How the
5.
fuck am I supposed to know this?
Oh, okay, 5 is an option. Okay. Oh, but I didn't count his tail. Shit.
Does the tail count as a fin?
I don't know. Are we gonna fail a first grade quiz?
Which marine biologist fucking first graders are there here? What the fuck?
How do I just view guided lesson? I have to join education.com. No. All right, fine. I'm just gonna view answers. I want to see how unlock answer. How?
Well, you have to log in.
How many fins does a goby have? How?
Just give it your social
many
security number. It'll give you the
fins
answers.
does a goby have? 3 dorsal, 2 anal fins. Heh. So 5. I was right. All right.
I want to see your. I want to see your anal fins.
Oh, but I bet you do. I bet you do.
Is there which dictator are you quiz? Hey, we can do
Probably.
that.
Yeah, let me find one.
Let us fucking do that.
Let's see.
Oh, man.
Amogus.
The Mogus quiz. Guys, like we said,
Let's
what's it
tweet
called?
some questions in between, if you wanna.
And in the meanwhile, the like button is Biden's morphine pump. Remember that. So Let's see. All right, hold on.
All right, I found one.
The one radicalized Prussian says, "I'm the girl that blasts Soviet marches and DPRK pop on weekends and dances all over the place." Well, you are absolutely based. They also say headbanging to the rock version of "If Tomorrow Brings War." Lamau, very nice. God damn, I can't find these fucking. They most of them disappeared. The Leninist lawyer sent $20. Thank you very much. He says, "Hello from GAUS." Where is GA?
Gallipoli,
JT.
Georgia.
It's Georgia. Georgia, US. Thank you all for what you do, JT. As a fellow Southerner, what is your favorite / strangest Southern saying you've heard? Honestly, my grandfather used to say "shit fire" and "save matches" as a curse.
I like that. I like that. Let's see. Well, there were a couple. I've got a very Southern friend who gives me a bunch of them. One that I really, really liked, that doesn't make any sense at all, is, "I was so confused I didn't know whether to close one eye and fart or shit and go blind," which I think I've told you guys before.
Yes.
And then there was one that I was told of. That guy said his grandmother was like, he was helping his grandmother with something around the house, and she said, "Oh, you're so sweet. I wouldn't trade you for a golden N-word." And I was like, "Oh my God.
God. Oh my God.
Like, Jesus Christ. It's not that far
so
removed from,
creative.
yeah, it's crazy. There are people
Yeah.
still alive today saying stuff like that. But
my
yeah,
God.
yeah, I'd love to hear any other Southernisms you have in the chat.
I have some older ones that for some reason I can see. Gas Bus coming in with $5. Thank you very much. Hakeem, you should watch the Super Bowl. You will hate it.
Yeah, I know I will. That's why I don't do it. With a
Twiggy.
Patreon goal. How about that? Sorry, go on.
There you go. For 150K. Twiggy Starblade coming in with the good old 5. I am Fidel's son and I'm leading your country. Canada, could I get a Hey Habibi? Hey Habibi.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, there it is.
JT, you say it as well, motherfucker.
Hey, baby.
Yes, your Iraqi is very good, bruv.
I cracked myself up the other day because I read Alhamdulillah, and I was looking at it spelled out, and I'm like, "Oh, that looks like Hey There Delilah." I was like,
Oh my
Alhamdulillah.
God. All right,
there,
you're gonna be
Delilah.
quiet for the. You're gonna be quiet for the rest of the stream now, JT. You go in your corner,
Yeah.
put on your fucking dunce hat. All right.
Now,
Gangsters.
whenever something good happens, I will literally just be saying, "Hey there, Delilah."
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hirobo with €5 goes, "Do you know the Chinese anime Ling Feng Zhe about Karl Marx's life? It's hilarious. You can find it on YouTube." I heard about it.
Yeah, I watched it. I've watched.
Oh,
I've
really?
watched
Is
the
it
Karl
good?
Marx
Should I
anime.
watch
Yeah,
it?
it's
Should I watch
not bad actually. It's not bad. It's too long. It's each of them is 24 minutes, and there's I think 12 episodes or 8 episodes, something like that. So we can't watch it here today. But it wasn't bad, no, for sure.
Sick.
Hmm.
Okay, those are the older ones that I could find.
Yeah.
Hakeem,
All right. Danksters sent $5. Thank you much. He says, JT, I hope this $5 makes up for plagiarizing your NASA military budget video for a speech in 6th grade. Have you guys tried Famunda cheese?
Oh
Famunda
yeah.
these nuts.
Yes.
It sounds, Famunda sounds like a Famunda these nuts.
That is what it is.
Famunda
Yep.
cheese.
That's
Is
the
it?
that's the joke. Yep, my dad would say that all the time when
It's
we
a
were growing
Famunda
up.
these nuts?
Yeah. Well, it was before these nuts, but it was like the same general idea.
Famunda.
Famunda sounds like a slur, like, man, those Famundas.
Yeah. Foul, rancorous substance with quality similar to an unwashed public area or genitals.
Yeah.
Derived from the phrase "from under." Famunda.
Yeah.
Damn, this cheese is Famunda. Okay, I see. Oh Lord. Okay, do not Google Famunda cheese.
Yeah.
That's what you need. Don't Google Famunda cheese. Thank you. Qutayba Sabha said $5. Thank you very much. He says, Jordan Syrian Socialist here. Hakeem, is there a book on material analysis of the rise of Islamic State Professor without great man theory? There is a book by what's his name? There's a French Jewish Marxist that wrote several. He wrote Islamic Capitalism. It's with an R. His name is. Hold on. Robinson, Maxine Robinson. He wrote a autobiography, which is not very good because he does like a worse job than Martin Lings and these other authors, the from the earliest sources, that book, for example. And at the end of it, by the way, and it kind of goes to show the like the message of Islam, and how, not to get on my soapbox, but even Maxine Ronson, who is a materialist through and through, and basically his entire purpose of this is trying to find some sort of material social analysis to that story. At the end of the day, basically just goes like, I have no idea, I don't know what it was. There was something else, but right? He's like, verbatim, he goes like, and the Prophet, he goes, does he say something to the effect of, he was a man who would receive these unparalleled verses from, and we don't, and basically he's like, I don't know what from, basically. It's I wouldn't say waste your time with it, but if you're interested for the historical purpose, go ahead. Most of Rawlins's work also is kind of half okay. He leans way too much into the Orientalist stuff. But yeah.
Just before you continue, there's one that we missed it, but I could click it from Mantis himself. The crazy amount of money, actually, 250 Polish ends. My company, and it's very funny. My company just got cash from EU grants, so let me redirect towards communist propaganda. That is amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry for the interruption, Hakeem. Please continue reading.
No, go ahead. Normal sent $10. Thank you very much. Samuel Aguilar sent $5. Thank you much. His opinions on the theory that many of U.S. mass shootings are FBI ops. Falling down the rabbit hole right now. Who knows, honestly, but who cares? If they are, then that's fucked up. If they aren't, then it's just a symptom of a sick society. Even if they end up being so, the American society and a capitalist society in general is so like crooked as to basically be what's it called? Requiring the socialist treatment. Doesn't change the fact. I think doesn't make any major difference.
Agreed.
Zach sent $1. Thank you much. He says, first thought, second thought, third thought, big thought, little thought, blue thought, red thought, green thought, straight thought, gay thought, old thought, young thought, JTS, Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. The Leninist lawyer sent $5. Thank you much. He says, that's the South. They're so thin they could fall through their own asshole and hang themselves.
I like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
No, that's also, episode Harry Haywood, Black Bolshevik. I think Pros Roundtable did a dedicated episode, so we might not. But we'll see. Let's see. What is the difference between Eastern and Western Marxism? Oh my God, Habib, this is a huge question. No, not today. Hold on, guys. I'm just getting a call, so you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Continue.
Vita Eve came in with $5. It's raining like a cow pissing on a flat rock.
I love Southernisms. I love them. They're so good.
Very good. Not like in my part of ex-Yugoslavia, cursing is like a part of just growing up. It's not really frowned down upon or whatever, but up until a certain age. Is it the same with where you're from, JT? Like after you grow out of a certain age when it's restricted, they just let you get away with cursing like a motherfucker.
It depends. Like on school, it's generally never allowed.
I'm back, boys.
Welcome back. Like your teachers are always going to try to shut it down, no matter how old you are, generally speaking, because it's a little bit more, frowned upon here in the States to be, quote unquote, crude or crass or impolite, things like that. But yeah, I mean, it's the same as anywhere. I imagine kids get super into swearing when they're little and they say the naughty words, and then they kind of they either grow out of it entirely or they just keep their couple of favorites.
But to me, like the extent to which it goes, like there's these TikTok trend videos where they like record their kids and they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna let you say a bad word, but you can never repeat it after that. But I'm gonna let you say it now once." And half of them are kind of funny because the kid is like super innocent or whatever. But half of them are kind of weird because they seem super scared and they're like, "Are you sure? Are you sure? But no, are you sure?" Like because they experienced probably very fucked up shit whenever they accidentally said it, from their parents, probably verbally mostly, and now they're that scared. Like, okay, I understand if you culturally don't want your kids swearing. Okay, you do it's your kids, raise them your way. But like, what the fuck? You're not like it's not that big of a fucking deal, bro.
Yeah.
I have a question. I have a question, JT. If like you're in 6th grade and you managed to successfully carry out a D's nuts joke on your teacher, would you get in trouble? If you were to do like a mind goblin or what's it called? Buffer.
I think it depends on the teacher. I think there's a certain type of teacher who would laugh at it and really enjoy it. But if you had like a 60-plus-year-old
middle-aged,
Southern woman, no, she'd send you right to the principal's office.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I mean, yeah, if she didn't mind gobbling these nuts, then maybe she wouldn't be so uptight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kidding.
The button that I see that literally says, "Oh shit." Oh fuck! I fucked up. Oh my god! No, I didn't. Okay. Oh jeez, I thought I pressed it accidentally. There's a button that says "Insert ad."
Oh.
It's weird.
What?
Yeah.
Into
I have
the
no idea how it works. I'm not pressing it.
Dude, no,
So-
sometimes some people are like, oh yeah, there are ads in the YouTube uploads. We're not the ones who put those there. YouTube puts them there, and we can, I don't know what to tell you. Some of the stuff, by the way, most of the episodes we put up are demonetized actually, officially. But YouTube decides to still put up fucking ads on them so they can make money off of it. It's fucking ridiculous.
That's really annoying.
Yeah. Hold on. Emmanuel Macron keeps asking me, why do you not like the French? It should be, if you're asking this question, then
Listen to our whole backlog.
self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Exactly. Dio Branddaddy69 says, boys, I'm reading A Handmaid's Tale at school. It's a garbage fucking book. My teacher lectured us on how there were no bananas in the USSR, and that's proof communism is bad. My brain no healthcare where you're from. Yeah, it's no, there's no bananas. There's just like in Vuvuzela. Okay, you can't. Yeah, I don't know
Everyone
what
wears
to tell you. There's a lot of
gray.
stupid-
There's no freedom. Everyone's miserable all the time. Disregard all the
the
photos
way-
and video of the happy people
Yeah.
just living normal lives.
By the way, I don't know. Just talk to some old people from anywhere else. The U.S. is owned. The U.S. basically owned all of Latin America. That's why you guys got Latin American fruit. But if you were in, I don't know, fucking in Iran, for example, you're not getting like I know people who remember when bananas started coming into what's it called into Iraq, right? And other sorts of fruits, that aren't local to the region, amongst other places, right? I remember I was speaking with the Finnish Bolshevik a very long time ago, and he was mentioning as well that he remembers how in either was his dad or his granddad, I don't know, but in the 70s or late 70s, bananas first came into Finland. And they started appearing in the stores before people didn't know what the fuck bananas were. They didn't get them, or they're very much a luxury product. So to be like, oh, in 1952 the Soviet Union didn't have bananas, it's kind of it's a bit silly, right? Because they had every other fruit that was native to the regions, right? You can talk shit about bananas, but I can promise you the U.S. didn't have the fucking melons that the USSR had. Goddamn. There's a story also, by the way, which not today, but in a future time. My dad, when he studied in the USSR, once was visiting Uzbekistan and got lost in a melon gorge. Is that what it's called? A melon farm. While trying to get like from one city to another city, the bus dropped him off in the wrong place, basically, and he ended up walking. Him and his friends ended up walking through this massive melon farm, and eventually he gets some old Uzbek farmer gets up to him and is like, "What are you guys doing here?" And they explain the situation, and they go and they stay with them for like 2 days or something.
That's amazing.
They help, and my dad himself is from a farming background, so he helped. They all worked on the farm for 1 or 2 days or something, along with this old Uzbek man, and they were just chilling and vibing. It's one of his many traveling stories.
Limited edition merch drop. My dad got lost in an Uzbek melon farm.
Honestly, my dad's been to every Soviet, post-Soviet, or like Soviet socialist Eastern Bloc country, basically, aside from Mongolia, I think, which is kind of a vibe.
That's
honestly. Cool. So he has stories of all this fucking. Yeah. But no. Hey guys, okay, everything sucked. Absolutely, all right? No.
There's even an expression there's even an expression that's used very commonly here. You wanted freedom, but all you got is bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Marvin Cantu says, could we hear more about Hugo's and Hakim's news from parts of their world? Sometimes feels a bit too US heavy. We've been trying to balance it out, but the thing is that a lot of the news in my part of the world, for example, I'm not going to speak for Hugo Upnicks, is very, very boring. There's nothing too exciting. Or not too exciting, but too like the developments of the civil war in Syria, or current local developments like politically in Iraq.
Not relevant.
Like this, not that they're not relevant, but they're so minuscule and they change so often, and the consequences of them are not that grave. But for example, like the coup attempt, basically that happened in Brazil, that is news that is worthwhile to cover. But I feel we have a nice balance, but we will also increase it into our local regions when there is interesting stuff.
Yeah. Just interesting stuff doesn't happen as often because there's smaller parts of the world, and it's good that interesting stuff doesn't happen all the time because interesting stuff usually means bad stuff. But whenever it's noteworthy, we always mention it. We mentioned it plenty of times in the send news format.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Somebody's asking. Oh, the chaotic tyrant. Thank you very much. Says any good sources on the second Sino-Japanese war? The language doesn't matter. Doesn't Jon Snow? Is that his name? Jon Smith?
Jon Snow is the guy from Game of Thrones.
Edgar Snow. Edgar Snow. Sorry, Edgar Snow. Fuck me. In Red Star over China, he covers the Chinese perspective. So do take a look there. Hakeem, we know you play Metal Gear Solid. You can't hide it anymore. Whenever I ever try to fucking hide it, I love Metal Gear. My God, I fucking love Metal Gear. Let's see. How ugly burned 1900. Hakeem, how's the wife searching going? Can I be a candidate? No, I'm sorry. The position has been filled by JT.
Yay. My beautiful bride.
Oh man. Jay Bird says opinions on the Stop Cop City movement in Atlanta. I am not familiar. I'm sorry. Maybe JT can comment.
Yeah, I'm not super up to date on it. I know a protester was killed by the cops recently.
Oh boy.
But I don't know exactly what the Cop City thing is. I think they're building like a big training, or they're trying to build a big training complex, basically a city to train cops in like urban warfare. And obviously people are protesting against that, and they've got a bunch of like corporate backers, including my beloved Chick-fil-A, which is very disappointing. I mean, not that I knew they had terrible politics, but you know, that's kind of crosses a line too. But yeah, I don't know too much about it.
Oh man, good to know. Carolyn JM, thank you very much. She says, I love Comrade Stella and Comrade Mao. And I'm sure they love you too. Let's see. Hold on. Oh my god, so many people are spamming shit. Hold on. Like know about Hakeem's dad when. Honestly, you know what? Patreon goal.
Yeah.
We get to a certain Patreon goal. I can sit down with my dad. I can do a proper interview.
That'll be cool.
And I'll do it like in like old British documentaries. Well, he'll be speaking, and then it'll kind of get quieter, and then my voice will come in, and I'll do an exaggerated like accent in English. That'll be a lot of fun. Vita Eve says knowledge on Maturin, Swag USSR plant breeder. I am unaware. I apologize. Bankster says also I'm currently being forced to read Atlas Shrugged as it's required to graduate. Please pray for me. You will be in my du'as. Don't worry. Yeah. Hold up. Is there anything else? I think I missed two. Yes. No, only one. Excuse me. Thumpted, thank you very much. Says thoughts on the video of the subreddit about NSA, FBI radio chips in your computers. Lamar thought on Li Jinjing on the podcast. She posted on the sub. Li Jinjing is the one that does the news segments, so possibly in the future. But the NSA, FBI radio or all that nonsense, everybody knows. Everybody knows they spy on everybody. If they were tapping into like German citizens' phones, if the NSA was doing that, then what makes you think that none of this is,
Yeah, and the extent of it is not, it's never going to be exactly clear unless, of course, this institution were disbanded and they had their records released. So take all of those claims with a grain of salt, but do assume that, like, if you have a smart device that's connected to the internet, they can get a line on you if they need to.
Yeah, exactly. Any more quizzes for us to do, boys?
Yeah, I've got the I've got the dictator one.
Oh
pulled
yeah,
up,
sorry.
if you want.
Yeah, let's do it. Yes.
Let's do it.
Let me pull it up right there. Okay. Throughout the history of the world, there have been several people who have forcibly seized power of their nations and sometimes regions. They are called dictators. So which would you be? Which of these best describes you? Creative, smart, communicative, or detailed?
You guys are dictators over my heart.
Aww.
I would describe both of you as
communicative,
all
probably.
those things, honestly. But yeah, communicative or smart or creative, detailed as well. Detail oriented.
I am not detailed.
Yeah.
That much I can
Blushing
say.
too much.
Yeah. Let's say communicative because that's what we all do. All right. What's your best quality? I have a ton of confidence. I have passion. I am articulate. I can be pretty motivating.
I would say articulate is for you for the boys.
Yeah.
As well.
Agreed. Next. Which deadly sin is yours to bear? Lust, gluttony, pride, wrath. Wrath.
Absolutely.
Exactly. You were gonna ban you. Oh,
Oh.
you're gonna ban all.
What's your biggest flaw? I'm a
My
little
spoon shall
impulsive.
be large.
I'm a
Exactly
little
right,
stubborn.
yes.
I'm a little childish. I'm a little naive. We're probably
You know
pretty
what?
childish.
I'm a perfectionist. You know, you do the what's it called
Yeah.
the
I care
the
too
job.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Fuck.
Well,
Give your
I'm
savings
childish.
an extra boost.
uh,
Earn 5 times the national savings average when you save with Discover.
why do these ads go away? I don't care about your stupid show. Which role
Well,
do
you
you
don't
take when
want
you're
to watch
hanging out?
Angeline on Peacock?
No, I don't.
All right. Yeah.
I'm the one
Which
doing
role
all
do
the
you take when
planning.
you-
I'm the one getting everyone else into trouble. I'm the one making friends with others. I'm the one leading.
Mm.
I mean,
Mm.
I don't plan. I don't
Yeah.
get anyone into
Friends,
trouble.
maybe.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
do the friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I think the one who does all the planning, that's very much you, Gopnik.
100%.
Honestly, this podcast will fall apart without you, Gopnik. You guys have no idea how much he does behind the scenes.
Everybody say thank you,
okay, I love
Gopnik.
you.
Very cool.
Exactly. Everybody say thank you.
What kind of family
Oh,
would you want to
shucks.
come from? Rich people, politicians, military personnel, musicians, and artists.
I mean, you know what? That's I think the one that I'd vibe with most.
Which one?
Musicians and artists. My
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
IRL
Yeah.
family is military, but
Yeah, musicians
Yeah.
and artists sounds like a
Mine
slap.
is kind of a combo of those two. So
Which of these breakfast foods can you not get enough of? Is JT on the list? Sausage.
Ooh.
There we go. Sausage.
All right, yeah, I can vibe with sausage.
I prefer the sausage at evening. You know, if you know what I mean.
You know what?
You like a chocolate chip pancake? I love chocolate chip pancakes. I have
Fucking
the
no.
palate of a child. Which
Yeah, I
lunch would
know,
you
I
eat?
Oh, we know what it is for our boy.
Yeah,
Oh
buddy, chicken and rice.
Brat, imagine putting bratwurst on the same level as sushi. Astaghfirullah. All right. Yeah. I mean, chicken and rice would be the Arab choice, honestly. But yeah, sure, potatoes with some chicken in it. That'd be
Alright.
right. Yeah, sure.
Which continent would you go to for vacation? North America, amen, brother. Africa, Europe, or Asia?
I would love to do like what's it called? I would love to go to like Kenya with you guys.
Yeah, Africa's
That
beautiful.
would be a
I've been
vibe.
to a couple places in
Yeah.
Africa. It's gorgeous.
Mm.
You got Nick? What's your vote?
You liked it so much you brought yourself back home.
Yeah, I went shopping.
Oh my
I don't fucking know. All of them sounds fine.
All right,
No,
Africa.
honestly.
Which country would you like to visit? Cuba, Thailand, Germany, Japan. Yeah, Cuba.
Cuba.
What would you do with
Cuba
some
for
spare
sure.
time and a little extra money? Look for a new vacation home, relaxing, make some new friends, swim in the ocean. I mean, you don't need money for making friends, relaxing, or swimming in the ocean. So I don't. I'd relax, I think. Relaxing's nice. You boys?
Oh, where is it? What would you like to do with your spare?
Relax, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't need money for any of the other things.
Yeah. What kind of dog
Kind
is
of
more your
dog.
style?
Oh, we know which one is not for fucking
Yeah.
people over here.
We just had
Pitbull.
we had pitbull discourse on
Yeah.
the bonus episode we just recorded.
Baby eating discourse is what we were talking about specifically.
Which exotic pet would you get? Fox. They're so cute. Flamingos are dumb. Crocodiles will kill you.
Yeah, fox.
Wild boar will also kill you. All right, moving on.
We spoke about crocodile meat actually, but
They are
all right, go
delicious.
on.
I would eat it. I would not keep it as a pet. Which of these do you hate the most? Working, America, happiness, or working out?
I mean, I think it's very clear.
Yeah. What kind of facial hair do you prefer? A big manly beard and mustache, a little stubble, a little mustache, or clean shaven? Boys?
Yeah.
A little stubble. Or
Yeah,
a
I
nice
think
mustache.
IRL. I think IRL for me and you go think it's a little stubble.
Let's do it.
But otherwise, yeah, the nice big beard. If work allowed. If work
Yeah.
allowed.
I mean, if I was prettier, if I was sexier, I would wear
Maybe.
just a thick porn mustache. Like if I could pull it off, that would
You
make
could.
me
Yeah, you
so
could. All you
mad.
need is confidence.
I'm sure you could. Yeah. You
No, I
you
could not. I have a
Yeah.
weird fucking Turko-Slavic face, man. No fucking way.
Turko-Slavic.
I'm gonna look like a fucking uncle. Like I'm gonna be
Yes.
unfuckable, bro.
How is that bad? How is
Yeah,
that bad?
that's a vibe.
I want it to, Habibi, I want it to look like people should be worried about their kids 12 and under around you. That's the look you're supposed to go for.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Which subject do you find the most intriguing?
Poli-sci,
I
history,
guess.
sociology, and philosophy.
History, I guess.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think so.
Studied one of these. Just a fucking degree. Like, political science might be cooler because it includes history. Well, in history,
enough.
you don't get to talk about philosophy.
All right.
Theology is super fucking cool, and philosophy, fucking philosophy. There's no picking. Like these are all intertwined.
Yeah, true. What do you usually do on the weekend? Spend time with my family, work, party, stay home with my partner. Well, that one, the bottom one is me.
Partners.
Yeah.
Spend time with my partners.
All of us are like
Cool,
three
all of us
different
together.
ones here.
Yeah, Hakeem
Yeah.
works. You
Honestly,
got big
yes.
parties, and I stay home.
Exactly right.
Literally.
Oh my god.
So
Oh, fuck.
let's split the difference and say the one that none of us selected. Spend time with
Yeah,
family.
spend time with their families.
Yeah.
Like their family. We're such assholes.
Which of these board games would you beat anyone at? These are god awful board games. I hate that this is what people
Scrabble, Guess
associate
Who,
with.
Monopoly.
These are terrible.
I haven't played any of these, so
They're-
I wouldn't know.
They're garbage.
Monopoly.
Well, Scrabble.
Fine, but
Scrabble's
it's
all
not
right.
for flowers.
Scrabble's all right. We're gonna Scrabble.
Is Verzinho the Hispanic Verizon?
Where's that?
There's an ad for Verzinho. I
Oh.
don't know that. To put it bluntly,
Still look at
don't
ads
drive
for-
high.
Lamau.
Sorry, anyways, yeah.
If you had one superpower, which would it be? Telekinesis, super strength, invisibility, or super speed?
I mean, all these kind of suck, but all right.
I don't know.
I'm a pervert, so invisibility, I guess. But
Fair enough.
I'm also a hardcore pervert, so telekinesis would be.
Oh, Lamau. All right, we'll go.
Isn't
With,
telekinesis being able to like lift shit without touching it?
yeah.
Can't
that
you also read
telekinesis?
minds when you have it?
Oh, is it also reading minds?
I don't know.
No, that sounds right.
That's
That sounds
that's
right.
telepathy. That's telepathy.
Ah, fuck. All right, yeah. Well, none of us fucking speak English. Yeah, JT, you should know. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Invisibility, then I guess. Well, we'll be perverts with.
We can just. I would go
with,
sit in CIA meetings and see how boring they are.
I would literally just get. Okay, I can't say something.
Which Disney villain would you choose to be your mentor? Hades from Hercules, Jafar from Aladdin. Oh, that
Hades.
must be yours, right, Hakeem?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Fucking-
Gotta be. Hades.
fucking. Are you having second thoughts about this fucking you little cunt? I'm kidding. Genuinely Hades because he's my favorite villain from Disney.
Yeah, he's funny.
The
Really
English
funny.
voice as well is very very good. It's what's his name? Steve Buscemi or whatever. Isn't
Oh, is it?
By the way, watch Puss in Boots.
I've heard that's
super
very
good.
good.
he? Puss in Boots is also unironically great.
Great. Yeah, now there's a second part. It's phenomenal.
All right, which TV villain do you admire the most? I don't know who that is. I've never watched Hannibal.
Oh,
I've seen the
Rossetti
movie.
is very cool from Boardwalk Empire. Negan sucks. His philosophy is fucking stupid. Hannibal Lecter from Hannibal. He's a fucking cannibal bourgeois. Like, no fucking
Yeah.
way. Ramsey Bolton. No, it's fucking evil.
Yeah.
You want to be Rossetti, trust me.
All
Or
right.
Negan, because he dresses well, but
That's the only
You know what?
criteria.
That's my philosophy. Yeah, exactly. Do they have the drip?
Yeah.
Daily athlete's foot prevention. Go with confidence.
Look at all
JT.
these garbage ads. How do
There
we
it's
get rid of
Verzinho.
these?
One
Okay.
hormonal plus hormone treatment works inside the body. It's a hormonal replacement therapy for like menopausal women.
Huh.
All right. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 4, where 1 is the weakest and 4 is the strongest, how bad is your temper? I think a 2.
Yeah,
The average between all of us.
2 or 3. Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I guess 3 because I'm a 4, and
Yeah.
maybe JT is a 1 and Hakeem is
I
a
am not
2.
a 1. Oh boy.
Oh, you're not?
I have a very calm persona online. A
Mhm.
nice, sweet, thoughtful little boy.
Yeah.
But in
I
real
love
life,
your
oh
comments
god.
The more I learn about JT, the more I realize he's just an American version of me, like who I would be if I was born in the States.
Do you know something I
Probably
love about
more than me, probably more angry than me.
Yeah, probably.
Like all everything. Sorry, yes, Hakeem.
I was just gonna say, JT has said several times, like, you don't put me in a position of power. I'm like, I love that. I love that energy about you. I love that because I know the heads will just roll, and it will be for the better good. Honestly.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah.
How often?
Go ahead.
Sorry. How often do you get angry? Once in a while, a few times a week,
Couple times
several
a day.
times. Just make it say a couple times a day. Sure.
Yeah.
How do you usually express your anger? By being silent, by crying, by
Hitler
yelling,
are-
by breaking.
By crying. By crying. Let's go. The what's it called? The Peterson way.
Yeah. Rats.
Art of sucking
They
dick.
sniff.
Can you please say that? Can you please say the art of sucking dick by Jordan P. Peterson, but in that voice?
The Art of
Fucking
Sucking
do it.
Dick by Jordan Peterson.
Can you hold on? I'm gonna write something to you on the Discord. All right, please read this out.
Oh, where is it?
Uh,
This is gonna be bad.
there.
Slob on my knob like corn on the cob. Lay on the bed and give me head.
All right, that's enough. Now we're gonna go all day for this.
How do you usually express your anger? By crying. Moving on.
Oh, somebody please clip this. Clip this and add it at us, please.
Which weapon would you use the most? Guns, bombs, poison, knives. Where is large axe or perhaps a warhammer?
Where's cockpit?
Yeah.
Cockpit is my weapon of choice. I mean, what's closest to the cockpit?
Yeah, poison is for
bombs,
cowards. Yeah, bombs leave craters at least.
Yeah, I don't know. Exactly right. Just pick whatever.
Guns, easy peasy.
Easy. Clean.
Yeah.
I hate knives. Knives are terrifying.
Yeah, they're scary.
Knives.
You're a world leader and your people are revolting. What do? Kill them, test chemical weapons on them, lock them up in concentration camps, or kill their families. Good God. The least awful is to kill them. Like,
honestly.
that's it. Just the people.
Why would you fuck with
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. All right. If you had one wish, what would it be? To be rich, to control the world, to never die, to have 100% obedience and respect from the people in my country.
Oh, Mo.
That would be kind of fun.
Yeah. Be like, you know what? The only fast food place that what's it called? Does Chick-fil-A do breakfast?
Yeah,
I'm
they do
assuming
breakfast. Yeah, but they're not open on Sundays. I would use it to keep
Exactly,
them
so
open on Sundays.
That sounds like all day Chick-fil-A breakfast. That's what would happen. Oh my God.
All right. Which political party or belief system is closest to yours? Marxist. All right. There we go.
Democrat.
Where's Democrat?
We're gonna get Stalin. Like immediately, this changes it.
Yeah, this is dumb. This is a cop-out question. Which nickname sounds coolest to you? El Comandante, Young General, Wolf, or Chairman?
I mean, we know when what's it called? When you got no more surplus value left, but she still keeps sucking. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
A wolf sounds kind of cool. Gotta give.
But you know you're gonna turn. They're gonna say, "Oh, this guy's a Nazi."
But we did give also Marxist, so they're gonna be like, El Comandante is generally would be my choice of this.
Yeah.
But sure, you can make it Wolf because if you make it El Comandante, it's gonna be like, let's throw in a what's it called, a
curveball. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
How do you think you'll die? Old age, death penalty, assassination, or bad health?
If you do your job well,
Yeah.
probably assassination.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Yeah. Let's never see ads like this again.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Finish quiz. We got Hitler.
Yes.
It's just because you say.
It's because we said wolf.
Yeah.
No, probably many reasons.
If you were to go back up and change.
Change El.
Can you change one of your answers?
Yeah, see, I changed to El Comandante and we got Fidel.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
literally all it
Yes,
took.
we had like 100 questions, and then it based it on ideology and what we would like to be called.
Yeah.
You go up and change
Exactly.
from Marxist. Go up, I'm losing my mind. Go up and change from Marxist to like conservative or such shit or whatever the fuck.
Nationalist.
Nationalist, yeah, move
Hitler
to-
again.
Yes, like it had 20 questions that had no consequence on who we are, and then in the last
Exactly.
based on
Amazing.
our fucking nickname or ideology. Fucking
Garbage quiz. All right.
Oh my God.
There you go.
I love how people lost their shit in the chat. That was very nice to see.
Yeah.
That was very funny. Oh my God.
Lamau.
Hey guys, we're Red Fash Tankies.
Red
I don't
Fash.
know, authoritarian Red Fash Tankies. Oh man. Everybody
know that?
remember, of course. No, I was just gonna say, remember the morphine drip.
Oh yeah. Smash that like
Uncle Joe is Uncle Joe is running low on his what's it called, methamphetamine drop. So do smash that like button.
Keep him alive.
Oh man. Oh jeez. But yeah.
We
Are
should
there any
add
hidden
like
numbers?
Uncle Joe and a small animation with a drip popping up every time somebody
Yeah.
subscribes. to
I
some
like
shit.
that.
Write that down somewhere. I think that would be fucking hilarious. Or
Mm.
for donos, the animation for donations should be
Mm.
like Uncle Joe takes a syringe and
Oh yeah. I would love that, honestly.
that would be
Yeah.
cool.
Oh man. Vibes, honestly. Oh
Big vibe.
boys, what do you wanna?
Well, where are
It's
we?
been
Hour
we're-
40?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think we should wrap up now, or do you
Yeah.
think?
I'm happy to wrap up. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything all day because I was recording for you people. Did you guys enjoy the political quizzes? Next time, have a bunch of links for us to follow. We'll take more of these stupid ones.
We can do tier lists next time.
Yeah. Ooh, tier lists would be fun.
Ideas that we can steal.
Guys,
Tier
please
list,
don't
you need to
stream
download
while
the
League of
JPEG
Legends
and open Photoshop. I think it's a bit more complicated.
JT gonna go grab some chicken fries. There's not a Burger King near me, which is heartbreaking because every once in a while I want chicken fries and I can't get it, which is just the worst thing for an American when they want something and they just can't get it.
So Scorex keeps asking me about the work that I've been writing. I have too much of my actual IRL job, so I haven't been doing much on it actually. This Ramadan, hopefully, I'll be able to get some more free time to be able to kind of work on it, but there's no promises either. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Don't worry, inshallah. But anyway, sorry, I cut you off, guys.
No, JT, you have a special request with the $5 download. Thank you very much from a person that is in every live stream. He's awesome on Discord. Like we see him everywhere. Andrew Murray. JT, can you do the Jordan Peterson rat bit, but with an Australian accent?
Oh my God. Oh man, I'd have to think about that. Jordan Peterson as an Australian. I'd have to think about it. I'm gonna practice it and I'll do it next time for you.
There we go. Oh man,
that's a challenge.
All right. We love you. We love you, everybody who's watching. If you have any ideas for the future streams that you'd like us to do, quizzes or stupid games to play, just absolute garbage. It doesn't matter for the memes or not. We don't care. We'll do it for the memes and we'll chat shit with you guys. We always have a great time. But yeah, we love you all. I think we'll be signing off now. And yeah, clip the slaw on my knob like one of the club and send it to us. All right.
All right. We love you all. Goodbye. I'll play you out with the music. Mwah.